right, everybody. Thank you for coming in and joining us here on this momentous Sunday. We're down a lot of people. It happens. Thunder is super sick. Um, Mark got roped into some stuff, but we still got enough people to run, so we're gonna run. We've got our fantastic sponsors here. We have Martin Mancini, of course, our first sponsor. Not sure when his next book is coming out, but it'll be on Amazon, so keep an eye out. Maybe he'll post it in the comments for us, or if he comes in now and hears it, then he'll say something, but not sure. We've got Paint Hammer 40 Colors. I wonder how they're doing. I hope they're doing all right. And of course, Brothers to Brothers ADV. I hope they're doing well. I hope everything's going well on their end.
I actually just talked to them.
Yeah, how are they doing?
Ago. They're doing all right. They got as you know, the Brothers to Brothers is a passion project of theirs. They do have a full-time job as well, and they just got to move with it, and they're going to basically a whole different state with it.
Fantastic. All right, I'm finding out that the new book is out now, so you can go and check it out. Where's the new state that Brothers to Brothers is out of?
Well, the Brothers to Brothers is not moving, but the guy who works it he's actually moving closer to me.
Okay, so he's going to cover Oklahoma and Kansas now?
Yeah. Perfect. And he'll be really. And then for his other part of his other job, he will be a lot closer to me now.
You should talk to him about setting up a link for people to donate so we can start putting that down so that they can start expanding.
Yeah, I'll talk to him about that. I'd like to try to get him on here just to talk one of these days.
Yeah, if you can get him on here to talk about what he does a little bit better. I know we've offered him plenty of opportunity to, write us up something to say. I also know that, he's busy, so it's not, on him or anything, but, we want to get the word for Brothers to Brothers out there as much as humanly possible because it's important. It really is.
Very.
Fun little update. We're going to do this as a weekly thing just so it's interesting and it gives Chaos and Flame something to do. I'm still keeping to my word and still watching the One Pace. Trucker's been too busy, but obviously he intends to do so as well. But I can't remember how it's pronounced, but it's the floating restaurant. I passed that. Yeah,
Barati's place. Yeah, Baratier.
Baratier, yes. Finished Baratier, and I'm now on Arlong Park. I have not made a lot of progress in Arlong Park, but the thing is, in terms of anime and stuff like that, it's really at this point it's not bad. The thing is, for me, it took too long to get to that point, so that's where it loses some points, and still the character design kills me deep down on the inside. But like now they've introduced characters that I actually like, so that's keeping it more interesting. Like I burnt through Baratier very quickly because I was actually kind of getting into some of it, but that was poorly paced. They could have cut a lot more out of that if they wanted to, but it was okay.
Fair enough.
I still actively, I just actively hope that Luffy and Zoro get sent to the bottom of the sea and never come back.
I mean,
wow.
They all go to the bottom of the sea at one point.
I mean, yeah, not lying, but not in the way he wants.
mean, we have a couple scares. We have a couple scares with Luffy. I won't lie.
I will say
But, you
this: the only reason I want Zoro to live is because I just want to keep
Couple.
seeing more of Hawkeye. He's cool. I actually like him a lot.
Yeah, Hawkeye is cool.
Cool as hell, dude. Like he's just
Man,
he's classic anime cool is what he is, and that's why I like him so much.
man is literally the equivalent of aura farming all the time.
And he embarrassed the hell out of Zoro's dumbass sword fighting. I was happy to see that. Made him adopt regular people sword fighting, which I was like, thank you so much.
Wait till we get to that part. Okay.
Yep.
And I also got to go to a preseason game for the Packers with a friend. That was a fucking blast. Might be a once a year thing that we do now, but not for preseason. We'll go to regular season games, but it was.
I'm totally not jealous. Totally not jealous at all.
I used to have to listen to the radio announcers because that's who you get to listen to while you're at the stadium, and I used to hate those guys, but seeing them live is a whole different thing because you're getting to see the play and what they're saying and why, and those guys are ridiculous. I've watched a lot of football games, and I've been to a couple of them in person, and they've never been this kind of entertaining. And the first half, the first two quarters, went by lightning fast. And the guy who is very clearly an alcoholic, because you can hear him getting drunker and drunker every minute, he just goes, man, this is an awfully slow half. And everybody in our box was looking at each other like, what? Dude, this is the fastest football we've ever seen in our lives. This is good shit. What are you talking about?
You know, this is a really slow first half. Jim, this is going by really fast. No. This is the slowest game I've ever seen. I've been around since the '60s.
Well, they were complaining because they started complaining
Yeah,
after the second Seahawk got injured. They're like, man, this is going kind of slow. It's like, well, dude, they had to pause for 5 minutes to scrape the dude off the field. Have some class.
Had to scrape the roadkill off.
It's
Nah,
good,
Mayor. Your problem is that you're too enamored with Bob Euchre.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Bob Euchre's cool.
He's unfortunately dead, but the Brewers are doing fantastic.
Are they doing good?
Yeah,
Good
they're partnered with a Wisconsin-based restaurant called George Webb, which is like a classic diner mixed with a truck stop that does burgers and breakfast. And the deal is if the Brewers win 12 in a row, they will give free burgers to everybody that shows up the next day. Or at the next date that they announce that they're able to, make good on the promise. So they always make good on it, but, they have to set the date. Well, the Brewers, when they first announced this, because we've never come even close to the danger zone, so nobody even knew this was a thing, they're like, okay, at game 9, they're like, yeah, George Webb says that if they go 12, they're going to give out free burgers the next, on a given date that they tell us. And they hit game 10, and they won, and then they lost on game 11, and everybody was a little sad. Then they went 14 back-to-back wins after that. Then they lost 2, and now they're back on another incredible winning streak.
Damn.
They-
Mayor talked football and baseball. Now I'm going to mention hockey. My team is going to retire one of their greatest players' numbers in January.
Nice.
They're retiring number 91, Sergei Fedorov.
Very good.
From the dominant decade of 1990 to like 2001. He was part of that power decade where the Red Wings were just kicking ass.
I mean, if we're talking the same decade that the Bruins were also kicking ass in, then
The Brewers right now have the best record in baseball.
wow.
And I think it's by 7 whole games.
I thought it was 8.
It might be 8. It might be more now. I just know that last I checked, it was by 7 games. It's incredible.
I saw a video the other day where at first I was like, nah, I can't agree with you, guy. And then I thought about it. And the guy made a point where he's like, if you want to talk about the GOAT when it comes to any sport, it has to be a player who set records that no one will ever break.
Wade Boggs.
And if you go into that kind of category, there's only one guy that you can conservatively say he is the GOAT, and it's Nolan Ryan. There are pitching records that will never be broken because, well, they're not Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, but there's also drinking records that will never be beat because they're not Wade Boggs.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about sport.
I'm talking about shit that matters, trucker.
I mean, hey, drinking is a sport.
Yeah.
Drinking is a
Aye,
sport.
you ask the you
you're-
ask any man from Ireland, and they'll tell you the same thing.
You're definitely from Wisconsin.
Oh, that was something else. What the hell was it? If the Packers win and they score 24 or more points, if you purchase a 30 rack of Miller, you get a 12-pack for free at participating festival locations. And I saw that,
Good
like,
Lord.
and I'm like, you're giving out 64 beers for the price of 30. That's what it ended up being. So I'm wrong on the amount that they give you for free, but it was like you are giving out almost 60. It was like 54 beers for the price of 30, and I'm like, gee, I wonder why we have a drinking and driving problem in this state.
Chief,
I couldn't tell
That's-
you. I couldn't figure it out.
That's
It's a mystery.
crazy.
couldn't figure it out.
I tell you what, though, I appreciate that more than some of like the sports. Hey, if your team wins, this is what you can get type stuff
Yeah.
that I've seen in the past. Where, shit, what team was it? It was a basketball team. It's like, hey, if we win by more than 20 points, bring your ticket stub to any participating McDonald's and you get a Big Mac meal for free.
Nice.
It's like, that's kind of okay, I guess.
But we had one of my favorite moments from the game is we're on the last 10 minutes of the fourth quarter, and they march out like 4 cops on each side that are standing behind the field goal posts, and they're like, we here at the Packers want to remind you that running onto the field is illegal, and if you go on the field, you're getting arrested. And everybody in our box is looking around at each other like, brother, it's over. Why are you telling us this? And so I got the whole box to laugh because I'm like, oh, I get it. It's totally legal until they make the announcement. So now we're screwed if we go on the field. We could have done it the whole time. Ooh,
See,
yeah.
like one of the best, hey, if we win things though. Where I grew up, we had a local hockey team. I don't remember what the division was called, but it doesn't really matter. But the team was called the Mudbugs, crawfish, mudbugs.
Yeah.
And if the team won, like the local division championship, they entered all ticket stubs into a lotto. And if your ticket stub got pulled, like you won a free seat at the table for the crawfish eating challenge at the Red River Festival every year.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's
Oh,
like, okay,
nice.
that's awesome because like the entry fee for that challenge is like $50.
Oh, Trucker Martin has pointed out that your Nolan Ryan statement is unequivocally false because he said, "Well, did he overblow up a bird with a fastball like Randy Johnson?" And the answer is probably no. So Randy Johnson is the best
No,
in sports.
no, but Randy Johnson doesn't have a 27-year-long career where, Nolan pitched entire whole games back then, and he's not like he's retired now, but even when he was still pitching in his late 40s, he was throwing massive heat and he was pitching the whole game. Like the dude pitched the full game with a torn ligament in his elbow, and they still won.
There's
Man
also
was man was throwing triple digit fastballs with a torn ligament in his elbow.
there is also another record that Nolan Ryan won't be able to beat, and nobody else will. The most racist man in baseball, who also got a show made entirely just to make fun of him. Uh, Eastbound and Down was made just to make fun of John Rocker, the most racist man in baseball.
By the way, didn't they just leave Didn't they just lift Rose's ban
Yep.
so now he can be eligible for the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, they did that post post humorously. He's dead now, isn't he?
How, m-
Posthumously.
Posthumously, thank you.
how long has he been banned for? Like
Years.
20 years? No.
Like
Was
he
it 20?
got in trouble back in, I think it was like the late 80s
No,
for
yeah, it was more than
doing
20.
he got in trouble for doing things that everyone else did. He's the only one that got caught though.
But yeah,
Like,
that's putting
how it
shoeless Joe
works.
Jackson back on the map for Hall of Fame status too.
Who?
I don't know. I just like his name.
I was gonna
Oh
say
my
I
lord.
don't know that. I do not know that one. Shoeless Joe
Oh,
Jackson.
you don't know? Wow. Okay,
I don't know that one.
every year baseball goes through this phase where they all wear the same number.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. He was in trouble because he played with some of the other Black Sox. I think that was that whole scandal
and
where they
then
threw a game because they weren't getting paid. And instead of, hey, these boys have a point. They're not getting paid. The MLB said, okay, boys, you're all banned.
that was a
Mm.
that was another thing that John Rocker did, because when people got mad at him for going on his super racist rant, he apologized, but then pretty much reiterated his racist rant in his apology. And then when he was thoroughly done, some people would come up and find him again and talk to him about it. And he's like, "Yeah, no, I was just poor attempt at a joke." And then he'd always say something else that was racist. And it's like, dude, you're the biggest dickhead on the planet right now. You never learned your lesson. The guy was a total douchebag.
Yeah, they usually are.
Yeah, I made a oopsie. I was talking about somebody else. No, Shoeless Joe Jackson, he's in trouble because of the Black Sox thing. I was talking, I'm tired, and I made the oopsie, and I confused him with one of the other early black players. They wear that. They wear the number 42 every season for like a month.
Okay, you cannot use I made an oopsie after I just finished talking about John Rocker. That's gonna make people nervous.
Okay, me, Trucker, not Mayor. Trucker made an oopsie.
No, I mean it sounds
Ah.
like you were about to do something racist.
Yeah, it does.
No,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I corrected myself by saying I made an oopsie prior to Mayor's statement about that guy.
All right, but you had said I made an oopsie after I finished talking. It didn't. I was. It was. We're just fucking with you. It's all good.
I was mistake because like my tired brain hears Jackson, and I think, okay, the guy I was talking about was Jackie Robinson, number 42.
Hey, every time we talk about Jackson, I think of country legend Alan Jackson.
All right.
This is like the Scream review all over again. No, it's not. You settle down.
It's really not. This is a trucker hasn't had adequate, like 10 hours of sleep this week. I've been getting like 5, 7.
Same.
I'm
I only slept
safe.
for 3 hours before this.
I'm safe to operate, but sleep and good sleep are completely
Yeah.
different things.
100%. Oh, we're getting late here. We gotta start.
I mean, I was letting you guys bant. It's up to you. Start it up.
Yeah, we gotta get going. Which oops, that's not what we want.
Good. Let me know when you get Boogie Party up, please.
Boogie party.
I will in a minute.
It's the
Talk
it's the
show.
talk show host. Yeah.
I have our Discord pulled up right now, so that's not helping things. It will not let me switch the scene.
All right.
Yeah, that's
It's all
getting.
good, man.
Now I'm panic switching. I don't know why it's doing this. There we are. Now I gotta open Discord back up. Great.
I was gonna say.
Why are you being such a jerk? There we go. Okay. Now I'll get your goofy party started. Where did it go? Okay. And I'm going to get epilepsy in a second. There we go. We're going.
We're on it.
Yep.
So, we cut again to that fabulous little stage as we see Patty O'Brien sitting behind his desk, just looking to the crowd. How you doing, folks? It's the morning show. I hope everyone's doing all right. So, as you know, just a couple days ago, we had a major civil unrest over in District 6. I come to attention that those that have started have been apprehended, and casualties are at 0, but there was some minor and major injuries done. But, thankfully, nobody died. On better and brighter topics, the ship has understood some new things. Apparently on social media, a new trend is going around where these children are doing something called the plank. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a little new for me in my old age, but I'll try to stay relevant. Also, turns out the medical guild wishes to issue a warning. The new drug going around known as Prolazan. Do not be taking it. Apparently it's fake and it can make you very sick. And we'll cut away from that to the party. Have you put it on walking music, Mayor? That should be the
Yep.
zigzag, please.
I got it. Oh, man. There we are. I had two musics going at the same time. That was frustrating. There we are.
Alrighty, we cut to the party where we last left off, and I'll cover this because you guys were talking about maybe upgrading your room when a member of the medical guild came into y'all's room, into your warehouse, to speak to you. You see the gnomish lady has entered the room and is said, which one of you is Alice?
Me.
Ah, hello.
Hi. Sorry, your name?
Oh, Rose Goldleaf.
Of course, that's the one thing I didn't have open is my notes. Rose Gold. Is she a gnome or a halfling?
Gnome. She is a gnome with like a gnome with I'm stealing the token and the art for it. This one is from Pathfinder stuff. Go look it up. Free to use as long as you buy it, and I bought it. She is a gnome with like bright neon pink hair. Just a simple like nurse, like it looks like a nurse gown with just a simple jacket over it.
And are we supposed to be on a blank map?
Oh no, thank you. I'm so sorry. I forgot to switch over. Here you go.
Brilliant, thank you.
There you go.
And I'll just look at her and say, well, I have this machine now showing the credit machine. You can step into my office.
Oh, good. You guys are running on credits now. Makes my job very easy on this one. We've come to hear that you are a legitimate detective business here in the District 6.
Yes, as legitimate as they come.
Well, that is good to hear. A friend of mine has recommended me to you.
Oh, who is that?
God has forgotten their name. Give me 1 second, as everything decided to crash and I don't have my notes. No. God damn it. Zillis Law, if you remember her. The investigator for the church.
Ah, yes, Miss Law. How could I forget? Please, please, come with me.
Alrighty. You heading to your office?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop my token on the chair.
Yeah, good. She'll come around.
So what can I do for you?
I don't know if you've been keeping up to date with some of these, viral videos the kids seem to love.
No.
I agree, I don't understand it. It's a little more before my time. But there's something going around on these viral videos, and even, I guess, door-to-door salesmen are running, called Pritizen.
Pritizen?
Pritizen.
Alright.
Do I need to spell it out for you, dear?
Sure.
P-R-Y-T-O-Z-E-N. Pritozen.
Gotcha. Yeah, children and I don't really get along. We have a homeless one that hangs out here now, and, well, I don't even need to get started on the Caesar Center. I think you know how they are.
I know they're a lovely center, helping with both the homeless population and parents that can't watch their kids while they're at work.
Well, you know, you'd think...
And I heard they got the schools up and running again, which is very good. They were low on funding for that.
Well, you know, you'd think having so many homeless kids, you'd want somebody to help get them adopted, but they try to shoo you out the door when you find adopters, so you know how that goes.
Oh yes, there's a lot of red tape and paperwork wrapped around it now. I believe one of the council members is actually making it harder to adopt. Oh, what was their name? Besides the point, sorry.
Okay, so we have more mystery drugs and farcical homeless shelters. What can I do to help?
Well, we would like, by half the medical guild for the District 6, we would like you to investigate the drug, find out where it's being manufactured, and put a stop to it if possible. If you can't do it yourself, get the guard, but we'd like it stopped. These drugs are very dangerous. They're supposed to be some sort of upper, for lack of a better term. The problem is they give a temporary high at most, and then cause major side effects. We've had people coming in with all sorts of negative effects, between blindness, intestinal issues. We even had a younger girl come in who's now paralyzed from the waist down.
What is this going? What are you willing to pay for this?
The council is willing to offer you 1,000 gold for identifying the producer, and 1,000 credits for identifying the producer. They're willing to pay an additional 1,000 gold if you are able to identify the chemical components of this, and 1,000 credits for identifying the chemical components. And they're willing to offer 5,000 credits and 1,000 gold if you can identify and stop the creators of it.
So, 1,000 gold and credits for identifying the chemist. 1,000 gold and 1,000 credits for what?
So 1,000 for 1,000 for finding, 1,000 for identifying the alchemical components, and 5,000 for finding and stopping the people that did it. Like, if you identify who it is, if you identify what it is, and you stop who's doing it.
Well, that's that should be easy enough for me. Gotta get the homeless kid involved probably, and well, we have a chemist here that'll be good for identifying things, and a woman whose first name is not Mama but still insists on being called Mama. She's going to be very useful in what I'm useful in.
Okay.
Now, we need to know what parameters we can operate in. See, I'm not, while being legally licensed, I'm not exactly... The practicing part of it is kind of the gray area, you see.
You would be representing the medical guild on this, so we would ask for some tact and decorum in this. If you do have to get physical, we ask you to not be merciless and do not involve the innocent. And no torture. We would appreciate no torture.
Define torture, because some people will claim that we were torturing them just by looking at them. You know how those types are.
I understand that, and that is an arguable offense if it comes to court. But I think you and I both understand what I mean when I say no torture.
I'm just making sure that we have the same definition here, because now we've got a lawyer guy that well, I mean, he's part of the guard, but he's pretty much our lawyer now, so you kind of know how that is.
Anything that involves inflicting pain to get information, Miss Alice.
See, I knew we were on the same page. I don't know, you understand, the law is kind of pesky.
do not.
Well, I mean, we all like operating within the law, but sometimes the law doesn't want you to operate, even though you paid all your licenses and went to school.
She's just giving me that, like, yeah, okay smile. I don't agree with you, but I'm just gonna smile.
Alice is just kind of nodding along at this point, just kind of waiting to see if there's more.
So, will you take the job?
Oh yeah, it's easy.
Okay, she'll pull out like a little hollow pad and put it for you. Okay, I just need you to sign here stating that you're taking the job.
I sign it.
Alright, you sign it, do a little thumbprint. It's like, alright, good. And with that, she will be out.
I just take off my sunglasses and pinch the bridge of my nose, like, oh no.
You have
I'll
a
knock on the
job.
door frame.
Come in.
What was all that about?
The government wants us to bust a drug dealer and stop the drugs from flowing again.
Huh. And they're giving us days off.
No, we probably should get moving. And for the first time since you've met Alice, she's not wearing her sunglasses in the office, so you see that she's got cat eyes.
Ah. Learning things about each other every day.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah. The lights
won't-
are harsh.
I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't make a big deal out of other things.
Yeah, we need to have a talk.
Okay. About?
Look, you're not a dumb woman and neither am I. I'm just going to lay it out. Neither one of us is exactly good with the law.
I'll have you know I'm a model law-abiding citizen. And she just like, her eyes get all sticky.
I've only been to jail 22 times.
I've been to jail exactly 0 times.
It was all for trespassing. They let you out right away, especially when the paperwork goes missing.
See, that's your fault for getting caught.
Hey, not all of us are as good as you.
Well, we all have our talents and we all have our secrets.
Well,
And she'll like turn sideways, like profile to you. You know, we all have our things. We all have, you know, things that we are good at and things that we're not so good at. Turns out I might have been good at things that, you know, people don't want people to be good at.
we need to work together to circumnavigate the lawyer.
Yeah. I really don't want, you know, I really don't want Isa Ringtail with an asterisk next to it, you know, with a rap sheet. That might make things hard trying to get my ideas up off the ground, especially with the, you know, I'm trying to sell this schematic to, you know, the guards.
Yeah, that was smart trying to get your oopsie, your little indiscretion, monetized by the feds.
Indiscretion. Oopsie. I'll have you know, I only had one misfire. You know what? Never mind.
We need to figure out what to do with the homeless kid, too.
For the 100th time, Alice, he's not homeless. He's just, undomiciled.
You can pretty it up however you like, but I like to live in reality with the facts here, Miss Isa, and we should just let the homeless kid stay here so that he can use his waffle iron and whatever else.
I don't see why that can't be done. Kind of figured he'd live here anyway.
He likes to
Little
deny it.
Snapshot the ominous sneezing. Achoo! Oh, what?
Is your son Korsh on the level?
Which level do we want him to be on?
I just,
He's
stick out...
He's on my level, if that makes any sense to you.
I'll just stick out my thumb pointing at myself and my pinky pointing at you like crime.
I mean, legal, illegal, all subjective. I'll turn my head back out and I'll whistle through the door. Korsh!
Huh? Huh?
Come here.
Come in!
Figure if we're gonna have this conversation, he should at least be present for it.
I would agree.
Stupid. Where were they again?
Back here in
See
Miss
one of the
Alice's
mushrooms,
office.
points at the door for you. Like one of the blue mushroom walks out, points at the door for you. Of course,
Oh,
here, shoom, 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 shoom.
Oh,
no.
apparently I'm stuck on the screen on my end. Hold on.
They're learning common.
Twice. No, they're saying shoom.
Yeah, I see it.
Shoom, shoom. The whole time.
Oh, okay. Oh no, they're learning.
It's almost like the boss.
Alright. What do you need me for, Ma?
Well, of course, dear, Alice wants to know if you're on the level. And she'll do the little air quotes thing around the level.
His eyes will just slightly widen, going from the slits to slightly open like a cat's. Oh. Let me ask you something, Miss Alice. Did you know about the gas bomb on the rodent infestation a few years back?
Can't say that I have.
He'll point a thumb at himself. I did that. We had a bit of a nasty infestation 4 or 5 years ago. Gas bomb I made was designed to flush him out into the open for the guard to deal with. Never did figure out who the one responsible for it was. Said they were gonna find me or whatever.
Are you the plague doctor?
Shows what they know. Is that what they're calling me?
Yeah, we've been looking for you for ages.
He'll just rub his fingers sideways across his snout. Well, I'm not saying that I was doing it I was trying to do much effort in hiding, but he'll just sideways look at you. I guess you're just that ass and looking for where I was.
Forget about trying to find the plague doctor.
So
now
what
that we've
exactly kind of
established that
business
we're
are?
all on the level.
Look, Korsh,
Yeah. So what is it you wanted me here for anyway?
I'm just trying to make sure I can trust you as well as your mother here to help circumnavigate the lawyer.
I'm not saying that I'm not extremely skilled and such, but I have been known to tinker on the terminals every once in a while. Not to the point that I could be any anything major, mind you.
Okay, so
But I do have some ideas.
we have 2 serial exploders and a person who is regularly tampering with paperwork and trespassing. So we've got a good set of skills.
I mean, you saw me during that big fight with the mushroom. He just pats the pack on his back, more specifically where the injectors were.
Oh, I'm not much for fighting.
Let's not take offense at being called
Exactly.
a serial exploder.
Just don't start writing any books, Miss Isa.
Yeah. I'm only sometimes. Right. Everything just glitched on my end, so I don't
Shit.
know what anyone just said.
Yeah, all I said was don't start writing any books, Miss Isa.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we're just glitched off.
Oh shit. Trucker went away. Chaos went away. Oh hell!
Whoa, what the fudge?
I think Discord just
Hello?
died.
I think it did just die for a second, but I can hear you all much better now.
My Discord
Hello? Can
crashed.
anyone hear me?
Yeah, Discord just
Yeah,
died.
my Discord
Okay.
crashed for a second there too.
So it was just network wide then. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
that was just a major
So-
drop. Alright,
Last
we're all
I-
back now.
Yeah. Last I remember, I was talking about how my bone plate saved me from the worst of the shrapnel from blowing myself up.
Yeah, and I had said I basically told Isa not to write any books, basically referencing the Unabomber.
Yeah. What I had said before mine went down was I take offense at being called a serial exploder.
All right, let's just move on. Discord's ruined that scene.
Yeah, Discord has destroyed that. Dang it.
Discord
We're
was a
gonna-
damn
Yeah,
you,
gonna
Discord!
we had 3 separate conversations that went nowhere.
They're gonna start calling me Aunt Isa.
Auntie Isa.
God damn it.
Flame didn't get
Anyway.
the reference.
I did not. I'm not gonna ask for it.
We should probably
Alright,
get to
Let's just
work.
keep going.
get going. Yes, we're gonna move. Okay. What do you guys want to do now that you've been given this job and had a little chit chat?
Well, Course did want to ask about why he, aside from being asked if he was on a level morality-wise, what exactly he was called into the office for in regards to whatever work they just picked up.
Well, dear, we have to figure out what this drug thing is made with, and you're the best equipped to do that.
All right,
We don't have any
I'll-
of the drug.
understandable. I'll just need, I want to say, softball bet, maybe 3 hours minimum to figure out the composition. At most, I'd probably take me about 6 if it's a complex enough. I take it he was told about the symptoms.
Well, we're gonna need to
I'll-
get a
I'll say
sample of it.
I'll say for the sake of it, you were told, but you guys don't have any right now.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna.
that's fully
That's-
understandable.
it's-
Of course, just gonna have a finger under his chin, quote unquote, and just be thinking to himself. Side effects like these, it's guaranteed to have a bit more complex than I've originally had it pegged for. So,
Hold
like
on.
at this,
I have an idea. I'm gonna take out the old phone here and call back the Miss Goldleaf.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. What do I want to be mean to you? Just roll me Arcana. See if you can get her. See if Grandpa knows how to use a phone.
That's an 11.
It rings for a good solid minute, and you're thinking, "Oh, it's gonna go straight to voicemail." Hello, who is this?
It's me, Alice. I have a couple of questions.
Oh, yes. What do you need? Luke, can you take over? I'll be back in a second. Oh, yes. What do you need?
I need to know where this drug is most commonly found, and if you have any.
I do not have any now.
Great.
It's been found mostly in our district. I think there's been reports of it being in districts 5 and 4 as well, and even some of the upper districts as well. Our main concern is here in District 6, because that's what we're in charge of. From what I know, you can either get it from some door-to-door salesman that goes around selling it, or you can order it. You can order it online. They'll deliver it to your area.
Okay.
I've heard there's even people that are just peddling it.
Thank you.
Yes, is that all?
Yep.
Okay, bye. I have to get back to work. I shall hang up.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna buy some drugs.
I'm sorry. That went okay.
Well, we can...
I don't know how you go from one to the other.
Well, if we buy the drugs, then you can just find out what's in them, and then we can work backwards.
Once we figure out what
Well,
it's made out of, then we can track shipments and who's buying the amounts needed to make that kind of stuff. It's easy.
All right.
I think we all should try to buy some, and whoever gets there first will buy it, and then we'll work from there. Blaine, what do we roll to buy drugs?
Oh my.
You know that is a question I've been asked many a times. What do I roll to buy drugs? Well, first you have to find someone selling the drugs. How would you like to try to find someone selling the drugs, Mayor?
Don't we both have eyes of the city, Mayor?
Yeah.
And what does Eyes of the City do, gentlemen?
Let me find it. Beats.
What do these two lovely ladies do?
Let's see. You can track down targets with the help of locals. I also have, oh, I don't need that right now. I have, well, not that one. That's not good. Oh, and when I enter a new location, such as a room or corridor, I immediately notice one thing out of the ordinary with my That's Odd feat.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I mean, that's fair. Are you wanting to try to use the locals' help to try to find somebody that sells it?
Yeah, I mean, there has to be people outside of this warehouse still, so just walk out and find somebody.
You can just go into the main corridors, like the main walk areas, which are ginormous, and just be like, "Hey, have you heard of Predizen?" Blah, 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 and see what kind of information you can drum up. You did hear she told you there's a couple of ways you can get it that she knows of, so...
You be smart and just listen to people talk instead of being all conspicuous like.
Yeah. Can we go out in the hall, the corridor, and see what we can find?
Yeah. Let me know what you want. Are you wanting to listen, or what do you want to do, Mayor?
Yeah, let's just listen.
Alright, Mayor, go ahead and... Those of you that are just doing the listening thing, go ahead and just roll me a perception check.
I'm gonna actively watch for deals going down.
That's so annoying trying to find
Actually-
perception.
Actually, no, don't roll it. Just let me know what your modifiers into it. I'm gonna do this one as a blind roll.
I have a +9.
Mayor, plus 9.
I have a +9.
Chaos, are you doing the perception?
Might as well. Hold on, let me clear my.
Alright, what's your modifier, bud?
All right, let me just take a little peek. See, open up my sheets. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on. Come on, roll 20.
And I assume you guys want me to roll the blind rolls instead of like leaving up to roll 20 to roll your blind rolls.
That'd be for the best. I don't quite understand these blind rolls.
So they're more used in things like knowledge checks. When you make knowledge checks, because like in fight you can do recall. In fights you can do recall knowledges, and I, the DM, can roll it. You do a blind roll. It's like, all right, if you fail, you get bad information. If you succeed, you get good information. But I'm stealing it for little itty bitty things where it's like if a mistake could happen, it could happen, and I could have some fun with it. And you the player wouldn't know, so you would follow it like it is, and it adds a little more depth to just RP.
It doesn't work for me, big guy.
Alrighty. Okay, sheets open.
Because I have a feat against that.
Oh, what feat? You gotta let me know these
Oh,
feats.
+8.
Those are the feat.
I have
Alrighty.
red herring. You have a keen sense for avoiding spurious lines of inquiry.
In other words, Alice has a good bullshit barometer.
Yep.
Her bullshitometer is very high tuned, and it's a 26 from me.
No, remember, I'm.
He's
Oh, yeah.
rolling it.
Okay. Alright. So
Alright.
You guys travel. You guys walk. You guys have to walk for this.
That's
You're
fine.
kind of walking around and listening. You're in a big kind of like little like warehouse work district where it's like everyone's got these little rooms to do work and stuff. And you got to travel for a while. You got to go down to where like it's not so much a market, but it's just kind of like a setup. Here's people trying to sell little knickknacks and stuff to make some money because they don't have a ship-based job, or they're retired, or they're just trying to make an extra buck of cash. But you do see what looks to be maybe a 13 or 14-year-old kid. Looks to be a let me get you that race real quick. Where is my sheet for this little shite? Looks to be like a 13 or 14-year-old like catfolk kid, and they're currently like taking something from this shadowy individual who seems like fully dressed up, got their full face and body covered, just seeing their eyes open. And you know this is not an uncommon sight to see somebody like this. It's kind of like best I can say is like think cyberpunk drifter kind of outfit, goggles and everything.
Oh.
It's not uncommon for people to dress like this, but when they do that, they're usually one of three things. They're either considered a like a cover race where like they need to keep their body covered from lights, even the lights of the ship. They're considered a hideous race, which there are considered hideous races where like their appearance is so grotesque and appalling it will disturb the public, so they have to keep covered. Or, you know, they're it's fashion choice. It's a fashion choice. Could they be up to no good? You don't know.
I guess we approach.
Who are you approaching? Because as you see this, the kid is taking something, the kid's heading one way, and robed individual is heading the other way.
I vote the robed individual.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, and because I mean, either way, I've got a beat for this as well.
Alrighty, let me go.
Follow the source.
I'm gonna put you on a basic white map.
Where the,
Alright, what feet are you using, Mayor?
I mean, yeah, that would still also fall under Eyes of the City because I can track these people down. So
Okay. Are you doing this stealthily or are you just following?
probably best. Let me check my skills first before I. Yeah, I can do this stealthily.
Stealthily?
Same.
Right here. You guys go ahead and make me stealth check.
Because
I'm gonna roll for this budget.
even if we get caught, it's still good. Cool. Probably getting caught.
Ooh. Okay. What'd you get, Mayor?
13.
Okay. Okay. Trucker, what'd you get?
21.
21, is that what you said?
Yep, 21.
Korsh, are you going stealthy or are you just walking right up?
Stealth. Let's
Deal.
see. Stealth! With a -1. 17. I am the epitome of stealth.
Okay. You guys start following him down the main corridor. And as you're following him, all of a sudden he just takes a left and just disappears down a small corridor. There's probably a good, like, I'd say 15 feet between you and the corridor he just cut.
I mean, can we see this corridor once we get up to it?
Yeah, you can see the corridor. You do not see him down the corridor, though.
I'll just look down.
Check
everybody
for
else.
hidden door in the wall.
Yeah, that'd be perception.
Good. Perception it is.
24 for me.
And I smell it.
16.
Yeah. Mayor, are you looking for him or looking for a secret passage?
Him.
Okay. Trucker's looking, or Chaos is looking for us door. Yeah, Isa, you can try smelling him.
18.
Let me put it this way. Isa, you smell of a very familiar smell you haven't smelled in a little while. Because Korsh has grown out of his adolescent and teenager years. But you smell the distinct smell of reptilian teenager pheromones. And Alice, as Isa's nose is flickering up and looking up towards it, you look up and you see perched on the wall about maybe like 15 feet above you, like hands dug into it. You see our individual. He has not noticed that you guys see him yet.
Can I say something to him or?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Hey man, look, we're just trying to score.
Roll me a diplomacy.
18.
Oh shit, why don't you just say? And I'll kind of like slide down and fall in front of you. What you buying? I got all sorts of the good stuff. No, I got uppers, downers, mutagens, if you're into mutagens.
We're looking for the real stuff, man. Pride is in.
Radisson.
Yeah.
Man, I don't sell that shit.
Oh, come on.
Fuck no, I don't sell that shit. I
Bullshit.
tried. I got my ass beat for it. They cut my fucking tail off.
Who?
I don't know the name. They're coming out with these fuckers. They dress like all official people, like lawyers and businessmen. Some fucker came out. You know those old storybooks you'd see in the archives? Dude in the suit and tie with the hat.
Well, look, man. Maybe we're getting off. Maybe we can do something for each other. Because I don't know about
I'm
you,
listening.
but we hate it when small businessmen are driven out of their hard-earned money. You've worked hard for your business, and we appreciate that. But if somebody's coming after you and trying to intimidate you by mutilating you, we want to do something about that. So if you can help us find them, then maybe we can alleviate some of your competition.
You see him kind of like rubbing his chin, rubbing the chin of his outfit. I don't know where the whatever is the big thing. I do know where dress dude is. Careful though, he ain't somebody to just mess around with. He's got
Well, look, we need
Last
to.
time I saw him was about
Sorry.
20 minutes ago. All right, he was heading towards the housing area on District 6 in our district. I think he was heading towards the back end, towards the doors that equal to the 5th district. You know, low end. You know how this damn shit works. The closer you are to the low ends, the worse you're off. The high district numbers and all their money.
Look, we also really need to get some stuff too, man. Like, we really do need to get some Prido.
I don't sell Prido. I tried. I got my tail cut off.
Well, yeah, we covered that. Do you
They
know
want-
where to get it down here?
Just that dealer. That's the only guy I know. Or you can buy it online. That's what I did. I bought it online. And then when I tried to sell it on the street, well-dressed dude came and cut my tail off. Told me if I tried to do this again, he'd cut my throat. I believe him.
What's your name?
Hmm?
Your name.
Yeah, it's
Well, it's nice meeting you. We'll take care of your
Yeah,
problem
nice
for
meeting
you.
I just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, you
Don't
too.
get killed.
For sure, man. You too.
And he's just gonna slink away. Oh, did you want to buy anything else? I got other things.
Not right now, but
Mark.
I'm gonna need you later. I just know it.
Just hey, if you're looking for me, I'm on social medias. I'm also a DJ if you need DJs.
Good looking out.
Hey man, everyone's got side hustles. All right, take care.
Before he slinks off, I'll like catch his attention, be like, the phantom pain goes away eventually.
He gives you this like, oh my god, she gets it look.
In which case, Alice, you'll finally notice that Isa doesn't actually have a tail.
Just tucking that away for later.
Okay, so buy it online then?
Maybe.
Since apparently you can't buy it from the usual sources.
We could buy it online and try to trap the guy and figure out where he gets his stuff from.
Well, that should work.
Funny about this.
Unless
isn't
they,
it?
Unless they use drones.
Something about this whole mess just doesn't add up in my head somehow.
Yeah, usually the drug dealers don't dress in suits.
Guessing it's
Something's a
medium.
little weird.
It's medium-ranked government officials. This is one of those classic things where the elites are trying to keep us under their thumb with their silly trinkets. You know, sometimes I think we were better off when, I don't know, maybe we'd be better off if just the captain of the ship ran things instead of a council. Just one guy, not many with many interests. You know what I mean?
I won't say that a more unified focus wouldn't be welcome, but in that same vein, let's also consider the fact that one voice that has control is more likely to be led astray, whereas a larger body will be more likely to be held down by individuals of varying moral compasses.
Look, I've heard the argument for both sides. I'm just telling you right now, I'm monarchy pilled. We need to get a monarchy going.
Whatever winds up happening, as long as I'm free to conduct my experiments in peace, I don't mind.
I'd like to imagine we are walking and talking our way right back to our...
Of course. I like to think.
Yeah,
I like to believe.
You guys just want to head back to your abode,
Yeah.
I guess?
Is there a computer, like, attached to the vending machine? Like, is it one of those kinds of things?
No, not really. It's a manual punch-in. You do have a computer in your office. You still have the old dwarf's computer.
I know, I was
Dead
just
dwarf
hoping that
computer
I could
there.
order drugs off of the vending machine and not our personal computer.
Wow.
Unfortunately, no. I mean, you have cell phones you could do it off of too. You could go buy basically this world's equivalent of like a cheap track phone. Buy something and then just break it.
We could buy a burner.
Yeah,
you could
basically,
you
have
could
a
buy
burner.
a burner phone. Do that and break it. It's not hard.
How much is it?
I'll
Yeah.
say I'm outside of platinum. Sorry, a silver piece. I'm outside of platinum. My bad.
That better be a fucking. What the
No,
hell?
it's-
That much for a burner?
It's a silver. It is 1 silver for a burner.
Let me...
If you want to get a really shitty burner, it'll be like 2 copper.
I
It'd
will...
be like just a step above from a flip phone, basically.
I will buy the burner phone because it is, it'll be... I've got silver pieces, so I don't have to do any math on it. I'll just buy it.
Okay.
And I will use the burner phone internet to put out like 1 or 2 get me Pritizen now.
You just look at them on social media. What are you doing to find it?
Yeah, I'll just go on social media. I'll make a human account.
Huh.
Somebody
Hubert Manning.
Herbert.
No. Hubert Manning.
Oh no, I got one. Richard A. Munch. That's who I'll go by. Richard A.
Okay. Richard Allen Munch.
Munch.
Alrighty. You get on there. It's kind of like it's like looking on Twitter or X. Drug, like there's all sorts of ads and people talking about it's like, yo, have you seen this? It's super cool, blah 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 blah. But you do see like a little pop-up ad, like little clickbait ads, like Protozon, 1 bottle for this much or 2 for this much, blah 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 blah. It said it can get you a bottle in 24 hours minimum.
Damn, minimum. This sucks.
or sorry, not minimum, maximum, 24 hours max.
Oh, okay.
It says like basically it takes up to 24 hours to get to you, just because they deliver it by hand and everything, and depending on your location. Yeah, there's a thing. Do you want to put your information in?
Not on an ad. I want to see if we can find a person specifically mentioning that they're selling it, because those ads are just gonna get us no-knocked.
Roll me an Arcana check to see if you can get lucky.
That is 22.
You do find an account. It is known as the Sharp Dressed Man, and it says, "Hey, if you're looking to buy, I am selling." It's got like a DM me if you want to set up a time and day. This is my rates. Blah 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 blah.
I'll just DM them. I'll just do like time ASAP, date, hope today, and then like parentheses hopefully, and then location, and I will just like, I don't know, 3 warehouses down.
You just want to give like some random warehouse address?
Yeah, it's like 3 down so that we can just meet them at a different one.
You set that up. He's like, all right. He kind of messaged, all right, see you in 3 hours.
I show everybody, so that they get the location and time memorized, and then I'm gonna... Do we have like a blender or something? Or an oven or something to destroy this phone?
Yes, you definitely have ovens.
Anybody want a cooked phone, and I'll just put it on a baking sheet and set it inside? Turn it on to 450? Can I wrap it in tinfoil so it doesn't ruin the sheet?
You know what? Yes, I'll say you've got tinfoil.
I don't want to have to buy a new baking sheet just to destroy a burner phone.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll just leave the mess. I don't know if we have like a trash chute or something.
Yeah, like the ship has it that goes down and stuff.
I'll just toss it in the trash chute. We gotta get Ominous to clean that oven.
Okay. As you're kind of looking at that, you hear the ping of an email on the computer in your office.
I will just go and take a look.
Alrighty. The email says, need work, willing to pay gold or credits to test out latest invention.
I'll just reply to it. Come on down to in tomorrow, just so that it doesn't interfere with what we're doing today.
You get an email back. Actually, I would need you to come to me. This is the address if you would like to do it. Tomorrow is fine.
I'll just reply with, how would you like 3 people to come?
The more the merrier.
I'll just, say, we'll be there, and then I'm gonna drop my, pop my head out of the office and go, guys, I have great news! Guys? What happened to you two?
I think Trucker stepped out for a minute to let Rex out. So let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break right here.
Yeah,
Okay?
I need to feed my cats.
Yeah, go feed your cats. I need to put the finishing touches on something while they're doing that.
Alright. Fun. I'll be right back.
Okay, see you in a little bit. Yup. Okay, wake up. Yup.
Legs.
Oh god. Yeah, I gotta go set up the cat's food. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go take it, man.
Oh, there you are, Bella. How are you, girl? I know they're not here, but I'm here. I'll get your food ready in a second.
Alright.
Alright.
Shit. Come on,
She
human. Where's
literally
my
just
food?
flopped over on the side. She's still dealing with her separation anxiety because my parents aren't here.
Oh, poor baby.
She acts like this every time. Just when she starts bonding to us, they come back, and all of a sudden, we're forgotten.
Yeah, they love doing that.
Maine Coons are even worse because of how half dog like they act.
Yeah, that's why I love them.
I love her too, but sometimes she annoys me. Yeah, that's right, Bella. I'm talking about you. Don't give me that stink eye.
I hear you talk. I hear you talking smack. You need hit. You need hit. You talking smack.
Oh no! She hits my brother more often than not. Like whenever he tries to get close and lovey with her, she swipes and hisses at him, whole kit and caboodle.
Oh, she's a mean little pissing vinegar firecracker, ain't she?
Yep, 4 years old, 23 pounds of floof, and she is not afraid to throw her weight around.
Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl.
What's funny is one of my buddies, Zach, my trucker knows him. He literally tried to do the doll act with her. You know, where you pick up the cat and just play around with her front paws. She
Yeah.
did not approve of that in the fucking slightest, and went flipped and just scratched him to hell and darted off.
Yeah.
We both let it happen because we knew what was gonna happen.
No, yeah. Just at that point, let it happen just to make it fun.
Just a little bit left. Gonna have to go get this as well. Leave me with so much shit to do.
I must say this now. I love Demiplane. I love it.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Hello, Tucker.
Hey, truck.
Rex,
We're just on a
Rex
we're
was
on a 10
starting
minute
to.
break.
Okay. Rex was starting to throw a fit.
I get you there, man. I get you there. Yeah, we're just on a bit of a 10. We're on that 10-minute break just because it's close to the end. We all got stuff we gotta do. So
Hey, Flame, you have Helldivers?
I do not have Helldivers. No.
Damn. I would have suggested we both. I would suggest we jump on that after this. Cause, well, actually, you have
I want to be able
PlayStation,
to play. I have Xbox and I want to be able to play tonight.
right?
Well,
Good
the good
news is
news
though,
is
the
it's on
Xbox divers are
Xbox
gonna be
now.
coming.
Yeah, I've just gotta get my Xbox out of storage because I put it in storage while I was packing stuff up, and I need to get it back out.
Ugh. You get a new place, Flame?
No, not yet. Not yet, unfortunately.
Oh,
Alright, food is mixed. Now I just gotta get her water.
it is very fun every once in a while being able to introduce extremely niche, not well known political stances.
I wondered when you're gonna spit this one out.
I was working on it.
Bella, food's ready. Yeah, I see
I'm
you still
sorry.
looking at me.
Did you throw a political thing out while I was away?
Well, you should have still been there. Hopefully, while we were in the tunnel or in the tiny corridor.
It looks like he left a hot minute ago. So
Yeah, I said something about Alice secretly being monarchy pilled, flying a monarchy for the
Oh.
ship.
So what? That would
Uh,
be monarchy by election? How the hell would that
Well,
work?
you'd elect the first monarch, and then they just take over from there. Then their bloodline just takes over. Because we'd have to unelect the council.
My problem with that is you could very well elect like Edward VI, right?
mm-hmm.
Or Lizzie's dad.
Or we could
Wasn't he Edward VI? No.
I don't remember.
Or we could get
Hang on.
we can get ourselves the glorious Queen Victoria.
Okay.
Hmm.
You could very easily elect, let's just say one of the good ones that never really did anything bad, but their son could very easily be Henry VIII.
Hey,
So that's my problem with, a monarchical procession.
look, all I'm saying is this is the silly niche thing that I decided to introduce this time.
No, it was George. Lizzie's dad was George the Sixth. Yeah. So you could very easily elect George the Sixth, but instead of getting Elizabeth II as a direct, successor, you would get like Henry VIII, and we all know how fun Henry VIII was.
Oh yeah, super duper best of the best. Everyone loved him.
Or we
Or
could get a grand
just for that. Sorry, go ahead.
we could also get a grand unifier and start ruling the, I guess now would be considered the 1C, and elect Vlad Tepes and really start making a name for the Leviathan out here.
Or since I now desperately have a need to do it, merge timelines from 1,000 years apart. You could very easily elect George VI, but his son could be Caligula.
Yeah, I don't think
Carrots for everybody because they make your eyesight better and they make you horny.
and then we could end up getting screwed into everybody being forced to put on a diving suit to go and whip the ocean for pissing off our emperor.
Why are we doing this again? It talks shit to the king, apparently.
Boil the river was naughty. It stole one of our ships. Boil it and start whipping it.
We have declared war.
They declared war on the sea. It did not end well. I think they all got swept away at one point. The sea got pissed off.
I think you're right. Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, I remember. I did a Caligula deep dive because the guy was funny. It was funny because I didn't have to live through it.
Yeah.
Alright, we ought to get going, hey?
I'd say probably.
I believe they call that hilarity in hindsight.
Something like that, yeah.
Alright. Now that everybody's actually back, I'm going to stick my head out of the office and go, guys, I have fantastic news!
What's that? You hear Isa call from the the engineering room.
I've signed all of us up to be guinea pigs in an experiment, and I forgot to ask how much they were paying us. We're gonna do that tomorrow.
Um,
I hope this doesn't turn into some kind of like nightmare.
It'll be
oh,
fun,
boy.
like ziplining or, you know, being forced to take a class.
The hell is zip lining?
I don't know.
You've never been?
No.
Ugh,
Strange.
containment issue.
Your guys would have been ziplining. I don't know if Alice would have been.
Something that you can read about pretty easily, I assume.
I guess, yeah. If you can get access to the archive, you can read about it.
Back when they had no regulations on the ship and you could just ride the elevator cables.
Like, haven't you ever been in some of the old elevator cables or the old ziplining shafts where you can zipline?
No.
Anyway, put your game faces on. We gotta buy drugs and then go become experiments.
Why do I suddenly feel like, some kind of guinea pig and some kind of ultra experiment?
Who cares? Maybe it'll give us cool powers like your son.
Of course, is pretty nice. He's a good boy.
Is it time to go buy drugs yet, Flame?
I'd say at this point, yeah, enough time's gone by if he wants to.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go score.
I just love the nonchalance of, is it time to go buy drugs yet? Fuck.
Is it time to go find drugs? Let's go buy drugs.
This is devolved without the other two. We might as well take it to its limit. Yeah, I guess we'll just like hang out outside of the warehouse until ZZ Top shows up.
You guys, are sitting there and you see, walking up after a little bit is a humanoid in a very nice, like, tan. Best way I can think of it, your door-to-door salesman, nice attire. If anybody ever saw The Death of a Salesman, what the dad wears when he goes door-to-door to sell stuff.
Way back in the day selling vacuums.
Yeah. The only thing is, this guy has shoulder pads. You can tell it has the shoulder pads because it makes his shoulders completely squared.
He's in a zoot suit. Oh,
He's in a zoot suit.
Oh my god.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Howdy, friend. Are you the ones I talked to about selling to some Predizen to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good to hear, good to hear. Now, I must warn you, as the doctor recommends, do not take more than one of these a day, or negative effects can happen. We are not liable for any negative effects the drugs has. As you've been informed, please do not take more than necessary. Side effects may include, but are not limited to. Now, how much you want to buy?
One bottle?
One bottle. All right, that is 5 doses. That'll be 10 gold, friend.
Easy as. I just give him the 10. Well, hold on. Let me make sure let me read my money real quick. Yeah, I'll just give him a platinum because otherwise it's gonna be a nightmare.
Okay, thank you. Can I interest you in anything else, friends? You looking to buy anything else besides some Predizen?
What else are you selling?
Oh, what are you buying? I've got plenty of everything. I have knickknacks, doodads, little bits of stuff here and there. You can sell magical items if you buy.
How'd you get into this line of work? This is neat.
Oh, just, my dad the store. My mom was, my grandpa, my grandma. It's been a family generation.
Oh, are you related to the Merchant Council guy?
No, I'm not.
What is this world's version of Insight? This game's version of Insight?
Let me take a look.
There's no way I beat him, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Insight would be perception.
Oh, well. Let's see what I can do.
Unless you have some, like I said, unless you have something you want to argue.
No, I'm okay with perception. Uh, 22.
You're telling the truth.
Even with my red herring feat, where I have, you know, I can cut through super whatever the hell. I just know that something's off, or avoiding bad lines of inquiry, you know, making sure that he's not lying to me.
Let me take a look at something real quick.
He could also do sense motive, couldn't he? That's under basic actions.
Yeah, I'm trying to take a look. Roll a. Okay. Yeah, you. For the most part, you believe him. You don't think he's lying, as far as you can tell.
I'm gonna do a risk here. I gotta find what gotta find my details. In sack broth, you know, this world's equivalent of undercommon, I'll just say thank you very much.
You'll see his eyes kind of light up for a second. He'll speak to you. Quite welcome. You looking for a long-time employment?
I wouldn't mind getting to know who you know. See if it's beneficial mutually.
You see him nod his head at that. That could be arranged. Then I'll switch back to common. Well, if there's nothing else, you gentlemen have a good day, okay?
Yeah, you too. Thanks, man.
Alrighty, you guys have your drug.
Alright, let's get home and rip it apart, I guess.
I always think I'm a guy for some reason.
Yeah, me too. I hate it. I hate this shit.
I say it plural, but
Blatant hierarchical sexism.
I'm just a little bit. You know, this shit might have things it goes by. You never fucking know.
I'm just when we're, you know, walking, I'm just gonna go, my wife is gonna be proud of me.
Honey, I bought drugs.
I used my knowledge of a sketchy language to make friends.
I find it hilarious that I didn't take undercommon. It would have made perfect sense for me to have it.
It would have indeed, but you didn't.
Nope.
Alrighty, you guys head back to the warehouse and I'll change us back to the map. What do you guys do? He's hungry.
I'll just give the drugs to Korsh.
All right. Of course, we'll take the pill bottle and just waddle off towards his little lab.
Heading off to the medical room.
Alice, do you play cards?
No, should I?
Well, he's gonna be busy doing that. We might as well pass the time.
Let me, Oh, by the way, I've got a gainful employment with, or a meeting with them now, too.
Alright, so do I roll a crafting to break this bitch apart?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're not gonna get any bonuses from the room, just because it's a medical room, not an alchemy room, so it's not designed for this kind of stuff. But yeah, you can.
I'll
go
have
and
an
make
alchemy room built.
Yeah.
Eventually,
and
but
make
not
a-
now.
You go to make a check.
Crafting. Thank God I have expertise in this. Plus 11, that's 24. I like to imagine, like, the moment Korsh enters the lab, he just doffs a lab coat that was hanging on a nearby hook and just sets his centrifuge on the table, just puts the drugs in question into it, and just watches the feeds as the machine breaks it down.
And you said you got a 22?
24.
24. Okay, I'm not gonna go down the list of what this is made of, just because I don't know. I'm not that kind of chemist. But there are 3 compounds in it that you do not understand or do not know. That you think if you had all the time in the world, you could probably figure it out, but you know that means a long time to yourself, like probably weeks, and you don't know if you've got weeks.
Like, as Korsh is watching these compounds repeatedly being brought up in the readouts, he's just drawing out each individual compound as it's being displayed on different pieces of paper, and all around it are various questions as to what it could mean, what they do in conjunction with each other. Just general research scribbles that are more questions than answers. And he's just like scratching the top of his head, just looking at all the other stuff that this compound is made out of, and just part disgust and part grudging respect for the intricacy in which the stuff was made.
You let us know when you're done.
Eventually, after about, would you say maybe 2 hours has passed since doing this?
I'd say 4. It was honestly a 4-hour job with just how much, just breaking it down. There's a lot of stuff in this. I will say this much. This, you can tell some of the components. It looked like this is the breakdown of maybe 3 different mutagens between draconic mutagen, bestial mutagen, and core mutagen. It looks like these 3 were combined, and then something else was mixed in, like 3 other compounds that you can't identify were mixed
Like they were
to make
spliced in.
this.
Like half of bestial was spliced into the other half of dragon, and the third was sprinkled in over top, essentially around it in like a chain.
Yes, something was mixed. It was mixed in such a way that it's, yeah, like that basically.
Yeah, eventually after a few hours, Korsh will come back into the office with all the data he's gathered, and just a very unsettled look on his face.
Jen! Isa slams down a winning hand in Jen. Oh! Hi, sweetie, you're done.
Yeah, and that stuff is a lot more dangerous than you'd think. First of all, the fact that 3 separate mutagens are spliced into this stuff isn't exactly a good start to begin with.
Wait, you said
But there are 3
mutagens?
Yes. 3 mutagens I specifically have in my arsenal. Bestial, Drakeheart, and what was the third one?
It looks to be just like it's just the core. It'd be the core base of a mutagen, like just the. This would be
The
a
base,
base that they mixed into.
the cellular foundation for it. It was basically used like the generic foundation for the mutagens was just used as the binding. You would say?
Yeah, like that, I'd say.
Right. Not only does it have Bestial and Drakeheart mutagens, they're improperly spliced. The first half of Bestial is used, and the second half of Drakeheart. But the main thing that stands out is the fact that those two are incompatible with each other. One is purely offense, the other is purely defense. They would break each other apart the moment they would collide in that way. But they're using the base foundation for the mutagens as a binding agent to maintain it. But that's not the biggest part. The biggest part is this. As he lays down the 3 different drawings of the mystery compounds that kept coming up. It's these different compounds here. I don't know what they are, what they could do, but they're vital in whatever this stuff is.
Can you text?
If I had
Oh, sorry.
If I had more time and resources, hell, if I had a proper lab and everything, not just using the medical room as an impromptu alchemy lab. And, let's be honest, a few weeks, maybe a couple months of intense research and I'd be able to crack it easily. But that's time we simply don't have.
If you just text me that picture, I won't need you to do that. We have a mutagen guy now, remember?
Right. I'll make sure I compile all the research and give you the proper report in a second, but I figured you'd rather hear the first-hand account after I'm just finished with work. My brain's still buzzing about it.
Well, can you just text me that picture real quick? I can talk to about it.
He'll send you the 3 separate pictures of the 3 separate compounds.
Flame, I'll just use my phone to, when you have those social media apps, you can log into another account. I'm just gonna log into my Richard A. Munch account and just send it to him. Like, hey.
You get back up.
What's this about?
You see him look at it for a second. Right back. Above my pay grade.
You know a guy?
Yeah, but he's expensive.
What's expensive?
He makes you take trinkets off him. That can be dangerous.
Yeah, I'll pass on that. Thanks.
He just gives you a thumbs up.
That was the quickest. I'm not taking no curse shit today.
He didn't say curse. He just said dangerous. That doesn't mean cursed always.
Oh, I know, but we have a history.
I know.
The only other person I could think to send this to is my food chemist. Mort.
You can. You don't know how. You don't know how long it would take him, but you can.
I'll send it to Mort too. To hell with it.
He messaged you back. What the heck is this?
Dutch send back shrugging emoji and then send it to Goldleaf. I'm just gonna keep sending it to people until somebody finds out.
Okay, Goldleaf will ask you, what is this? Like, not like, what the fuck is this? Like, what are you sending me? What is this? Same as Mort. He was asking you, what is this?
Oh,
What
I'll
did you
just
send me.
I'll send them. I'll send it first to Goldleaf. what Korsh told us, and then I'll just copy paste it, send it to more.
Okay, Goldleaf will take a look at it and be like, okay, if you can, please figure out what it is. Please figure it out for the contract. Morticon will message you back. It's like, when did you start messing with alchemy?
Don't worry about it. Tell me how this works so that I can get money.
Well, this looks to be a high grade. This looks like be a high grade bonding agent right here. And then you have two dangerous chemical compounds that are designed. He'll point to one. He'll put up one. One of these is designed specifically for more reptilian or aquatic based life. Well, this one looks to try to interact with more, say, supernatural kind of life. It's like Fae or Fiend, something of the compound. They're similar in basic genetical breakdown. It looks like it's trying to splice these together with a binding compound, and it's not combining together well. I couldn't tell you what the compounds were called, but that's what it looks like.
I'll send that version to Korsh.
Course is just looking through this, just wide-eyed, like scrolling as fast as he can, trying to soak up as much all this information. Like, son of a bitch. That explains that at least.
Of course, the only big thing that's really messing you is like you're not getting how it's meshing in the way it is. It shouldn't be able to mesh at all, and you think
like seeing two clearly mismatched puzzle pieces fitting perfectly. He's just scratching his head like, what is making them mesh so well in the first place?
You and him both can tell though, they're not a perfect mesh. There is some discrepancies which you would think is what's causing the chemical kickback on people and causing them to get sick and these problems. But you don't understand what's making them stick together the way they are.
Ooh. Maybe it's a tweak to the actual structure of the mutagens. Well, the halves they're using. Maybe they're tweaking one specific part of each in order to cause not so much of a violent reprisal, but still be enough to offer some resilience and openness for adaptability from both.
I have a
It
question.
could be
Yes.
Sorry. Could Isa look at the formulae that he has, even with the giant question marks, and come at it from her tree branch of alchemy, like making explosives, to try to figure out if she can see why they're not meshing correctly? Because I mean,
yeah, Korsh has all the.
when you get down to it, chemicals are just chemicals. She just likes to make things that go boom.
Yeah, Korsh has all the compounds pulled up on a monitor in a side-by-side deal, and he's just been having having a cursor go over each of the different parts and just clear confusion on his face.
Go ahead, Isa, and go ahead and make me a crafting check. Or if you have alchemical ore, you can do alchemical ore.
It sucks because I have two ideas, but I'm not versed in this, so I can't say them out loud.
I went with crafting just because it fits her explosives, chemicals handling type stuff. I got a 28.
You can tell that this combination is a volatile combination. This should react in a not explosive but destructive combination. Like the way these are set up, you're like, if this connects here, if this would connect here and here, this would make a volatile substance. Maybe like an acid or like maybe like a thermite kind of situation where if you add one outside element, the entire thing will go off. And
Okay.
you're looking at it, you're like, if this and this were connected, this would be highly, like, very unstable and extremely volatile. But it's like they've removed two key components that would make this thing extremely volatile.
Okay.
Click, 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 click. He's just clicking at different parts of the compounds, like, at this point, as Eyes is thinking of over this.
This one, she'll tap it. She'll tap it.
Pull it up.
One highlighted compound. This one, that one, and then she'll tap it another.
Pulls that one up, puts them side by side.
Something's missing. If something was
Like-
right here, in the chain, and then she like kind of half-asses a chemical bond.
Like a
If you had
random
something
hexagon.
If you had something right here,
Wait a minute.
this could be well, maybe not explosive, but it would be very bad to have in you.
You mean corrosive? Or acidic?
Could be both. Maybe
Wait
that
a
explains why people are getting hurt by this stuff. Like their bodies are providing that
Their
missing
bodies are-
piece there, and they're at random, and they're getting hurt in various different ways.
Playing.
It's their genetic markers and their immune
Yes.
system triggering it.
How does this drug come? Is it like in a capsule, like a actual pill?
Yeah, it comes like in a little liquid pill, you know, like the
Oh,
fish
gel
oil
capsule.
capsules. Yep, it is
Like a
a
liq-
gel capsule.
Maybe it's the
Like a
gel.
liquid pill?
Maybe it's the gel capsule. That's what's keeping it from blowing up, and then when it dissolves, that's what causes all of the chain reactions to blow up.
Hold
We
on
didn't-
a second.
We didn't test the capsule. We tested the drug.
Of course, we'll grab the bottle and pull one of the remaining capsules out, and puts it in his centrifuge. Let's see what I can dig up about the capsule's composition then, real quick.
Eyes
Do I
would like
roll it?
remind you to put that stuff in something glass. Don't touch it. Because apparently
Oh, of
when you
course.
mix in organics, it does things.
Of course, we'll have used a pair of glass tweezers to pluck the capsule out of the container before it puts it in. He's not a savage. So I roll a chemical lore to get that flame.
Yeah, chemical lore if you'd like.
As a bug game, I have an idea on how this works, but I'm not spec'ing it, so I can't really say a whole lot.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm specting it, because that's alright, so it's not a natural 20, but 19 plus that is 28.
Okay. I'm going to give you all some advice for this as well. Maybe do a little looking into who has been affected by the drug too.
That was
But,
my
of
next
course.
step.
Of course,
Yeah,
you
that-
can clearly see this gel is basically, it has the remaining, it looks like it has like the remaining compound in it to completely connect it, but it doesn't look like this is the connection that would make it volatile. This looks like the connection that would make it
Neutral.
not so much stable. Yes, neutral. It would
Div.
neutralize it. It would make this thing basically just a
A regular old capsule? Like a regular medication until it enters the person's bloodstream?
It'd be a placebo. It'd make it a placebo.
A literal
Um,
ticking time bomb. The capsule
Yeah.
dissolves. The drug dissolves into their system. Whatever compound is missing, it picks up from the people who ingest it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it
activates-
violently attacks their body.
then it activates and does whatever it does to whoever. So we need to know who has been hurt the worst and in what ways by taking this.
Ask Goldleaf.
Oh, you have her contact.
I'll send her a message. Tell me who's been hurt, what race they were, how bad they were hurt.
Yeah. At this point, Korsh
sure.
is rapidly clicking away on his keyboard, like pulling up the different genetic datas and stuff for the drug and everything. He is like in
Shoot.
full lock-in mode.
She will send you like kind of like it's the like basically the ship's like newsletters, like District 6 news, medical, and recent news, and it's showing like such and such. Looks like an elven woman, a dwarven man, a human man, a gnomish woman, halfling twins, a goblin child, a hobgoblin father, a Jotun-born girl, 2 Kolos, a kitsune, and a minotaur have all been infected.
All mammals. No
Humanoid
aquatic.
in most terms. In the sense that they all bear the same genetic markers as humanoids.
Well,
Mostly
not just that, Korsh. You've got no aquatics,
no
no
reptilians,
reptilian.
no amphibians.
Do we even know if there are draconian races on the ship?
They're anything draconian would be known as dragon's blood. Dragons on this ship are dragons are considered fairy tales in this thing. They're old world things. There are stories about dragons, but you guys have not encountered anything that would tell you the story of how dragons came to us. There is such a thing as a draconic blood, but y'all have only heard stories of this, and like one celebrity on the ship's tickety talks, or the ship's social media of like,
Social media.
hey, look at this person. They claim to be a dragon blood, but it's been debunked. So as far as you know, no, there is no draconic blood.
Okay, so scratch that. So everyone affected by this is humanoid, non-reptilian, non-amphibian, non-aquatic.
Even
Mammalian.
goblinoid too. The fact that the goblin child and hobgoblin father was surprising. If it was mostly just humanoids, I would have simply written it off as something specifically designed to go after individuals like them. But goblinoids are just genetically different enough that whoever did this had to account for multiracial compatibility as well as the ability to transmit. Whoever did this is a sick bastard, and I want to shake their hand before I rip it off and beat him to death with it. If I
Okay,
could find
so-
a way... This could actually give me some inspiration for my own projects, though. But... I'll have to get my hands on the original notes for my own eyes before I make any decisions on that matter. If there are too many lives lost by the time it gets to it, I'm just gonna burn them and be done with it. Because no amount of blood is worth the price of knowledge.
Okay, so the guards get a little uppity whenever I order too much sulfur, so these things have to be traceable. So if they're making it in enough quantities to mass produce, then we have to be able to follow some kind of trail, right?
Some type of trail that the manufacturers do. They can't just do everything in one site. They'd have to spread out the operation across multiple fronts and build it piecemeal across those fronts and ship it to another area.
Hey, guys, we're gonna need a fall person for this, though, because It's gonna be really suspicious if new customers bought this drug and then 3 hours later the formula's out on the market. So we need to find somebody to ask other people and not us.
Well, that's why we don't make the actual formula known yet.
We'll need to
have
break
to-
down. We'll
have
need to
figure
figure out
out.
who's. Sorry.
What was my rat poke friend's name?
Yosem.
Yeah, Yosem, the guy who reluctantly helps me. I'm just gonna text Yosem. Hey, Yosem!
Roll something. You get nothing.
I'm
You
gonna-
get no response. Not even the 3 dots.
I'm gonna call him.
You go straight to voicemail.
Oof.
I'm just gonna leave him a voicemail. I know you're there, and I know you can't say no. You might as well just answer the phone, Yosem. I got you out of jail right
Wow.
away, didn't I, Yosem? You only spent 2 hours in there, Yosem.
Roll me intimidation. Roll me intimidation.
Twist the
dude.
arm all the way back,
I'll
why
get-
don't you?
I'm gonna give you a +3 to this.
You could hear the joints twisting with how badly he was doing it.
$17.
You get a text. What do you want? It's my day off.
Well, you don't have to do it now, Yosem. I was just hoping that you'd be able to find out who's buying large quantities of extremely proficient binding agents for me.
Yeah, it might take me a hot minute, but I probably can. I'll text you.
Yeah, you have plenty of time. See, this won't get you in jail, and I always take care of you, Yosem. You know that.
Can I ask what's this for?
Not right now. I'm afraid you might die if you know.
Hey, you see like the head explosion exclamation point? What?
Some people have projects, and those projects are not meant for the public. So we need as little people to know about this as possible. Because this is work for the guards this time, which means we're not going to jail this time, which is pretty big for us, Yosem. But, you know, that means we're working against other people who don't have a jail to put us in.
I get me killed.
Hey, if I can get you out of the Leviathan State Penitentiary more than one time, then I think I could get you out of dying.
You just see the like just 3 dots. Just messages 3 dots.
I'll just send it back. What, you don't think there's necromancers on the ship? Come on.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But if the heat gets on me, I'm coming straight to you.
That's a good idea. I'm just gonna look at everybody. Congratulations, everybody. My friend Yosem is more than happy to help us. He's, he can't say no to me. We've been friends for years.
So you say. I take it you made sure to send him an image of the exact... Oop. I take it you made sure to send him an image of the compound in question.
Yeah, I'll do that now, and I'll send him a picture of it.
You just get another brain explosion emoji. Like what?
I just send him a shrugging emoji, like, then I'll send him another message. Don't know, dude. That's what we're trying to find out.
There is this teensy little thing called plausible deniability, and you need it.
I'll also just send him, this shit is wild. Am I right?
No response.
I don't need him to
Right.
respond. It's good enough.
With that settled, what was this thing you were talking about earlier about signing us up for an experiment?
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't ask any questions, but yeah, we're gonna be part of an experiment, but it pays, and we need money, so it doesn't really matter what we do.
Do you know how much it's paying?
Nope. But does it, with our current economic status, does it really matter?
I mean,
No. Not
yes and
really.
no.
Hey,
Not at the moment.
hey, little buddy, what are you up to? I'll just.
And he is going to.
Oh, sorry.
He is handing you this like tiny little like ration bar that's halfway eaten.
Oh,
Shoom!
I forgot about this. I'm just gonna look at him and go, "This is incredible work. Thank you so much."
Shoom! And his bioluminescence below.
Oh, okay. I'll eat it. Because there's no getting out of this. We lost our translator.
Okay, roll me a fortitude saving throw.
That's alright. My fortitude is quite decent, so. 26.
I'm sorry, how much?
26. 17 plus 9. 26.
Okay, that is a critical success.
Yeah.
This was a gag, but it turned into something fun. Okay. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Shoot! You start eating it, and you're like, It's got a interesting taste. A bit mushy and crunchy. Shoo! It's good, right? Shoo!
Yeah, this is actually really good.
Good
So
to
it's
hear.
like a cliff bar.
Yeah. By the way, the mushroom's still speaking shoom, but Alice is now talking to it.
Hey, what's your name?
God.
I'm called Blue.
You want to be called Blue?
I'm Blue. And you'll point to his blue cap.
So, Blue, I have a question for you.
Blue.
What is Tommy, and how'd you guys get here?
Tommy is Great Spore. Spore Baron.
Do
I don't know how I
Oh,
got
no.
here.
do
I don't know how I got here.
they mean us any real harm, or are they happy to pal around with us?
They like Omen. Or Ominous.
Yeah, Ominous is its own omen. So as long as Ominous is happy, they'll be happy, is what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
Are they gonna get married?
What's Mary?
Together forever, bound by a legal contract. The best kind of contract, legally binding.
Ah.
So am I gonna be able to understand you forever?
Probably not.
That's a shame. It's good to know you while I can.
June.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, if you passed it, I was gonna give you one moment of like they said something you understand. You critical. So I'm like, you get a minute of comprehending.
I'm just gonna.
Shoo.
I think it's time for us
Congrats.
to go home, go to bed, and then go do this experiment, fellas.
Congrats, you're now infected with the cordyceps.
Actually, I'm immune. I'm a big guy. Now I'm like probably extra immune.
Yeah. You never know. Do you want to shoot this job text off to Ominous and Silver just in case?
I will send them. Got us signed up for an experiment, heart emoji, and then also say, by the way, we're working to deal with Protozol, heart emoji, send.
Okay. Are you guys sleeping here, or are you going back to your respective houses?
Going back to my house.
Going back to I'm going back to my room, whether course comes or not.
Okay. Gorsh, what are you doing?
What's everyone else doing again?
I'm gonna go see
Sorry,
my
I was
wife.
stepping away.
I'm gonna go see my wife.
Gorsh is gonna pour over those notes about the drug again, just to learn what he can about the compounds, even if it's only a little bit,
Okay.
before he goes to bed.
Are you gonna go back home to go to bed, or are you gonna stay here to go to bed?
He'll take some of the paper notes home that he can pour over at home, but he'll mostly do the studying, at home.
There's no paper.
There's no paper.
These are all
Right.
digital tablets.
Digital notes. Like, he'll just take the tablet that's got all the information on it and just pour over it at home before going to bed. Just trying to learn what he can, really.
Okay, I'm gonna delete you three from the map. I'm gonna need some. Mayor, I need you to roll me a straight d20. Isa, I need you to roll me a straight d20. And Trucker, I need you to roll me a straight d20.
Hmm?
Wait, you said
Yes, you said Isa and Trucker.
Oh, my bad. Trucker, Mayor, and Chaos. Each of you just roll me a straight d20, please.
Ten.
10.
oh no. 1,
10.
A natural 1.
a natural 1.
Okay. We don't cut to you guys. Instead, we cut to about just across the way from your warehouse doors. You guys are walking out. The last of you to leave is Korsh, maybe a good 20-30 minutes after. And we cut to a table that someone's sitting at, just kind of perusing something and looking at you guys' door while you leave. As the last one of you leaves, they kind of watch Korsh walk away, and Korsh gets out of sight. They make their way up to your door, accompanied by 2 other people. You kind of hear one of them say,
Yeah, I heard they bought some. You think it's on them? Nah. I saw that medic guild lady go in there earlier. How about we go see if we can get the goods? Destroy anything in there that's got data on it too.
and we'll cut from there.
That's
We're not
great.
gonna find jack shit.
Yeah, they're fucked, dude.
Nope.
We have copies everywhere, those stupid assholes.
Those idiots are gonna get made into more mushroom people.
That's just gonna be
It's
embarrassing.
not gonna matter. Korsh took all of his copies with him. He's the one that made all the copies.
What are you gonna do? Trash a trashed warehouse, you dumbasses?
I mean, you guys who have other things in there that could be.
We only
stolen,
just
right?
finished. We only just got it finished. We only just finished fixing it up, man.
Yeah, we haven't really enjoyed it, so I mean, they could smash it up again. We'll just use our 3,000 credits to fix it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm
So,
just gonna go home.
okay, you guys are going home.
Yeah, just let us know who gets to do what when.
Isa, I'll say you're the first one home.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm going to make sure the door is shut. The only other person who has a key to get in here is my son, and I know he's going to be right behind me. And I'm going to like climb up to my bunk, pull the bedding back, and then unlock a little, cabinet that I've secretly built into the, the negative space between the tray and like the bottom of the bunk that holds the tray. I'm gonna pull out ye old ringtail special, and I'm going to hop down to my bench, and I'm gonna make a few modifications, getting the baby ready to maybe actually sell the blueprint, end quote. But functional test devices are always nice to have.
Alrighty. Alice, you are the next one to get home.
Am I greeted by anybody when I get there?
Yes, your wife is at home waiting for you.
I walk.
She has
Oh.
she has dinner all laid out.
I walk in and I sit down at my spot on the table, and I'm not just gonna wait for her to say something because I know something's coming.
How was work, dear?
Great. We've man, we really stepped it up. The medical guild lady, who was super obvious, showed up. So then we got involved with a goofy little guy. His name is He sells drugs, and then we bought drugs from some guy in a suit and tried to figure out what was in them, and then we couldn't figure it out, and then all the chemist people that I know don't know anything, and then the illegal chemist guy that I know doesn't know anything, and then Yosem's trying to act like I've never done anything for him.
Yeah, Yosem messaged me today.
Oh no.
What did Yosem have to say? I'm sure all good things as usual.
He told me that you're sticking your nose into something very dangerous.
That's Yosem, though. He's kind of a worrywart. He suffers from those panic attacks. They give him delusions.
I know, dear. I just want you to be safe.
I think safe went out the window when I failed the guard exam.
Sweetheart, you know what I mean.
I'm trying, but all the dangerous stuff is making us money. Like, we might be able to afford to move districts soon.
You see her kind of like, her eyes kind of light up at that. You know it has been a dream of her to at least get up to District 10. Because District 10, 11, and 12 are like the 3 best districts.
All we need to do is break a lot more laws and get in a lot more danger, and we're going to make more money than we've ever seen, and by the time it comes to bite us in the ass, we'll be too many districts too high for all the bad people to get to us. So it won't matter.
Just kind of want to give you a kiss on the cheek. Just promise me you'll be around to actually come and do it with me.
Oh, yeah, that'll be easy. You know consequences never find me. Plus, you know what they say, it's only illegal if you don't have enough money to pay for it.
Just please be careful.
I'm messing with you. You know I'm going to be careful. So long as nobody comes to, you know, break into anything, we should be fine. Like the little broom closet that I have still. Like, what if somebody breaks into that? That'll be super annoying for them.
Are you still at that broom closet? I thought you said you got the new area.
I did, but I'm not letting the ship have that closet back.
I think they already took the closet back, dear.
How the hell did they get the desk out?
I don't know. I just know Yosem told me to pass by it, and there was somebody in there actually like pulling out buckets and stuff to clean with.
Did they get the chairs out of the hallway?
Yeah, they're all gone.
I couldn't even get those stupid chairs out of the hallway. That's why they were there.
He thought that was your normal spot, so he's gonna go talk to you, but all your stuff was gone. So he's messaging me asking like if something happened to you. I told him you got an upgrade and stuff.
Did you tell him where I am?
Yeah.
Oh.
He seemed a little upset that you didn't tell him.
Well, to be perfectly fair, I thought he didn't want to talk to me for a little bit. You know how he gets when he goes to jail.
Yeah, that's fair.
He doesn't have the same free spirit that I do about getting put in jail.
That is very true.
He seems to forget that he's only ever there for 2 hours max.
I think he was there 4 hours this time. It took a little bit of time for them to actually let him out.
Well, you gotta look at it as a timeout.
I know, but time is precious to everybody, dear.
I'm just glad that this job's not going to result in a timeout. This is actual government work this time.
It is.
Yeah, we kind of went
No.
legit for this one.
Good. That's how you make your money. That's a good thing. Going legit is a good thing, dear.
We're friends with drug dealers, love. we have friends in every place.
Do I need to be on the lookout for this drug dealer so they don't come after me?
You should keep an eye out for him because he's a great guy and you'd actually like him. He's a lot of fun. He climbs on the ceiling. But you do need to keep an eye out for the suit guy because that guy's a lot.
Suit guy? Well, to be fair, I see a lot of guys in suits in my job.
Yeah, well,
Any specifics?
yeah, tan suit, square shoulders, humanoid or humanoid adjacent kind of guy.
Yeah, he doesn't got like red eyes, almost fire-like, does he?
Oh, he sure does. Oh, he also knows this silly language, and I'll break out the undercommon.
I think I've seen this individual, dear.
Who is he?
I don't know his name. I remember he was speaking to some of the other officials under one of the councilmen, I think.
Which one?
You see her kind of like scratch her head. I think she was speaking to, Hold on, let Flame get his notes so you don't lose it. Let me find my.
Where are my notes? Sorry, folks. I'm losing my mind a little bit. Am I losing my mind? It would be, I think, one of the advisors under Cruisin' Iron Shell. One of their advisors. I remember them talking to him.
Ooh, the homeless kid. He got to meet and help us speak with Thomas Garage O'Patty.
I don't know who that is.
He used to own O'Patty's Garage.
Well, good for her.
I cooked a phone today.
Why did you do that?
I used it to buy drugs. Oh, you can ignore any paperwork that has to deal with a Richard A. Munch, by the way. They're not real.
What? She kind of like cocks an eye.
Ooh, I also cracked one of my biggest cases. I found out who the plague doctor was.
Oh, that has been plaguing you for some time.
Yeah, I can't arrest him. He's a friend. Or
and
a friend's son.
Who's the friend?
It's Isa's son.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna have to pretend that, you know, you understand.
Yes, I understand.
Our apartment's gonna get raided now.
Considering,
Go!
considering,
FBI, open up!
considering I still have, am carrying around the cup with the false bottom with other drugs in it.
Oh god, you are.
Well, because I kept that so I could plant it on somebody, so I still have drugs. They're the very dangerous ones, too.
Mm-hmm, they're the high grade.
Oh. Thank you for the meal, Mitsuko. It's been lovely. It's time for bed.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna be a science experiment tomorrow.
You head on off to sleep. Korsh. Korsh.
Yes.
Good to have you. Are you making your way straight home, or are you going anywhere first?
I'm gonna do a personal roll.
I don't know, is Korsh old enough to drink? You know, there are bars you can go to get some alcohol, or some like,
Exactly,
nice
that's what I'm
snacks or stuff.
That's what I'm gonna do. Odds, he follows the impulse. Evens, he heads straight home. Well, odds it is. As Korsh is like going halfway towards home, he stops for a second, just sighs to himself. Fuck, I need a drink. One drink, then I head home. I need something to calm my nerves after today. Fuck, half the shit I saw. He just pockets the pad in a side compartment into his backpack as he heads to one of the many bars nearby.
Okay. You run into an old friend of yours, a co-worker of sorts, a human woman by the name of Lucy. She seems to be drinking there, just kind of like stirring her cups when she sees you, and she's like, "Hey, Korsh!"
Lisa!
Lucy.
Sorry. I've been too deep in my work lately.
telling
know-
me,
you know
look
how ter-
ragged.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. You know those little mutagens I've been playing around with?
Yeah?
I finally had to use one in combat recently.
Oh, how'd it go?
Well, first I used the bestial mutagen, which, boy, was that a rush. Like, imagine going through an adrenaline rush, but instead of a short burst, you're just feeling it like fire in your veins, but it's not hurting. And my claws were sharper than blades. I was like, he does like a pantomime of like a raking motion, just carving onto that thing's effects. And best of all, it never managed to land so much as a scratch on me.
It's impressive.
Also, I managed to finish my work on a little side project to help our mutagens as well. As he pats his left side, where what looks like a small 4x4 little machine is seen strapped to his hip with a couple of pipes, with a couple of small plastic tubes leading under his clothing. I managed to finish my work on this little number to help me in case if I'm ever in a pinch while under a mutagen effect. I hit the button here, it purges it, it releases a special stream of antigens and stem cells to not only reverse the mutagen's effects right away, but also clean up any damage I wound up accruing as a result.
Good. And she'll kind of judder thumb towards a couple of guys in the corner. They could use it. And you see, like, they're both, like, super drunk, like that swaying, drinking, singing kind of thing. And they're making their way towards the bar. Yeah, we're going for a ride. That kind of stuff.
Course just
I'm gonna roll
snorts a little and chuckles to himself seeing that. I don't think enough stem cells and antigens in the world can clean up that mess.
You got a problem, Bone Boy? One of them say, kind of like pointing at you as they're coming to the bar, and now you kind of laughed.
Not at all, friend. Just came here to unwind myself. Don't mind me. Give me a few rounds and I'll be just like you. And he'll just like. So if you don't mind, I'd like to get started, friends. As he sort of flashed a disarming smile at them.
Yeah, drinks on you.
Nah, friend. I'm not buying you around. I'm only here with my friend.
Alright, drink on me.
Alrighty, if the drinks are on you, alrighty. Korsh will raise his voice a little. You hear that, everybody? Drinks are on, next round is on this gentleman.
Yeah.
He'll look over to the bouncer. Can someone kick his ass out of here, please?
They'll kind of like they'll come over to like throw him out, and the guy like kind of like grab onto you, not like cut your cum and be like, hey, no, don't let him take me. Don't let him take me. And the bouncer kind of like throw him out. Do you want to make a perception check while they're chucking him out?
Sure. 26.
They go ass over kettle, and like as this guy hits, he pukes again and just everywhere.
He splats in his own.
Yeah.
Korsh, having seen that, the moment he starts flipping, had his comm pointed at the scene and made sure to zoom up to max to make sure he captured every detail before he sends the video to.
You pulling your phone out?
Like the moment he starts getting like bodily thrown and starts to flip, Korsh will like pull out his phone just a little bit to see if he can catch it.
As you reach for your phone isn't there.
Korsh just have a look down, look back up, and his eyes will like narrow to slits.
You also
Who?
notice
the guy's buddy is nowhere to be seen either.
Can I roll survival to track where they went?
So the dude is still flat on the ground, like looks like he may have been knocked unconscious. You can't tell, but the guy's buddy that was with him, look just as drunk as him, is nowhere to be seen. But yeah, you can totally roll a survival. I am gonna give you a -1 penalty just because of the drinking and the atmosphere.
Alrighty. That doesn't change the fact that it's still that even with a -1, that's still 23.
You like get up, run out the door, just like mother. Immediately bolt out the door to go find it, and as you do, you hear aloud. As you look back, your backpack has been cut open from the bottom, and any and all data pads that had the information on it is gone.
Korsh will just bellow out this loud motherfucker.
And that is where we're gonna end the session for tonight, folks.
Richard A. Munch strikes again.
Chaos.
I knew the bar was a misnomer.
Yeah.
You got debated, Chaos.
Hey, don't get mad at Chaos. This was gonna happen no matter what. I was just painting the bar so we could have some fun. Y'all just stumbled onto something that's gonna be really fun and really like. There's gonna be some good stuff in this that I think you guys are really gonna like. That I planned for this, that you're gonna love in a little bit.
And it's okay because we still have 100 more copies every fucking where else.
You never said you made the copies until earlier, so you don't know if you still have them. You just got the pictures. You don't have all of Korsh's data.
Don't need them.
All right.
All we need is the pictures.
Next session, Korsh is going to be abso-fucking-lutely livid.
You're gonna find Korsh in jail for stomping and Pukey's head in. Like, where the fuck is your buddy?
Like, where is he? Where? Like, powdered his face with the mush.
I don't
Like
know.
they followed you and they said he's got the stuff. And then they baited you into starting a fight so they could take it off of you. You wouldn't notice.
All I have to do is just show up to this experiment and get super cool powers. Or die.
Yeah. Super cool powers.
Suffice it to say, you're gonna find Korsh in jail for splattering a man's head, for being complicit in breaking his shit. Because if there's one thing you'll find, is that Korsh is very protective of what little shit he makes, and with his backpack gone, he is gonna have one hell of a short fuse next session.
It's not your chemical backpack, but it's just your little carry backpack, you know, that had all the stuff.
Your little fanny
Okay. I was about to say, if it was my other backpack, I was gonna blow a gasket personally.
No, I would put it this way: they would have to be a legendary character to be able to screw up your alchemical backpack. This was just the backpack that had like some of your personal belongings and it had the data pad and your phone in it. I was just saying that they got that.
They smashed my freaking. They stole my phone and smashed my pad. You assholes! That's where my freaking. That was my alchemical. That was my formula book too, dickheads.
Your book is still there, as far as you can tell. Your formula book is there, but oh no, the data pad is your formula book. Never mind, they have it.
Yeah, my data pad is my formula book. They literally smashed all my shit. So yeah, Korsh is going next session. You better have Korsh in jail because he splats him. Because he's going to be responsible for splatting a man's head. Because at that point, Korsh will have seen red.
I will say this for the sake of remedy. I will say this for the sake of remedy. You do try to question the guy. He would just say, I met him drinking. Do you want to smash his head in? Because the way he'll explain it is he just met this guy while drinking, and you think this dude used this guy as a diversion.
He won't kill him, but for good measure, he'll just drive his face into the ground one last time, knocking him out.
You got
Just to get
double
his
spaced.
bullshit out. Like bullshit. If not murder, outright assault, because Korsh was definitely
Battery.
more than a little pissed about that.
Yeah, it'd be battery then. Alrighty.
Like he's the
I
one to
will
pay
say-
pay whatever fine to get out, but he is very much in a state of I was just seeing red.
Fair. Alrighty, but that is the end of the session.
Give us a topic,
Do we
crowd.
have- Yeah, we got a topic. Anybody? Anybody got topics?
Give us a topic, crowd.
Thunder, I hope you'll be here next week. This experiment, I'd like to have at least
Two
one
people
more of you
go.
with to finish it up.
At least 2 people show up to this instead of going to jail.
I would prefer to have the entire party. If I can at least get Thunder, I'd be okay. If Mark can't come, I understand with his job and everything. I'd like at least one more of you for this.
I'm excited to do it by myself. I love the experiments. They always, even when they fail for me, they still turn out pretty good.
Imagine a conversation Ice is gonna have with Korsh next session.
PD's just gonna be, the guards are just gonna be dropping Korsh off at your front door. Hey, this one paid his fine.
It's literally going to be that GIF I posted in chat of the disappointed raccoon. Just, oh.
We have a fantastic question to close this out. What quality in your character is the most like you in real life? I think that's a fantastic question and one that we should roll with. And obviously we need to do title suggestions, so Flame, take us to that special place.
Space Trucker. What
Yes.
quality and your character is most like you in real life? And what is the title suggestion?
I'll give the safe answer and say it's her independence and loyalty that I'm really channeling. The not safe answer is tax this,
Yeah.
without finishing that statement. As for a title suggestion, drink responsibly.
I like that a lot. All right. Mayor of SpicyTown, how are you, buddy?
So there are 2 very big qualities that I built Alice off of in my real life because I did make Alice extremely like me. The very poor mentality and belief of the law, or viewpoints of the law, is as me as you can get when I was going through college. And then much like Alice, I too like women.
I agreed. Much like Alice, I too like women.
You heard it here, folks. Here first, folks. Flame likes women.
All right. Last but not least, I hope
Hold
he's
up,
doing
title
all right.
suggestion.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm about to
title
say, man, you about to
suggestion.
skip them.
Yeah, so for a title suggestion, I
Figured it'd just be I like women.
the compounds that bind.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm.
Last but not least, Chaos. Are you doing all right, buddy?
I'm good. For me, what I channel most into Korsh is, I want to say, his curiosity and his willingness to learn. I feel like that's one of the more safe answers I want to go with. Unsafe, more like laws, more like guidelines.
Laws are things that we get to participate in when we feel like it.
And sometimes we play fun games, we get fun prizes.
When they say something is illegal, that just means it's legal for a price.
Exactly. As for a title suggestion, I think you'll like this one. Barroom Bamboozle.
Solid.
Solid.
Not bad.
Which one are we going for, Flame? I've got to write it down.
I like either Drink Responsibly or Barroom Bamboozle. It's just I like those two because it's that very last thing that I say Drink Responsibly. I like Chaos's Bamboozle, but I feel like it'll give it away towards the end. The Drink Responsibly, it's always gonna be like, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, and then at the end it's like, okay, what's coming?
That's why I chose mine, because it has nothing to do with the end.
I know, but I also like the little joke. It's a little joke to us that I like. Also, remember, please have your level 10 Starfinder characters made by the upcoming Sunday.
I'm all set for mine.
You will need them for the experiment.
Oh, hell's bells, man. You couldn't have driven me more insane with that request.
I know.
Fucking
I
waits
was
until I'm asleep at the last possible moment, and then is like, I need something that you've struggled with historically right away, please and thank you. And it's like, no.
I know. I'm sorry. It was a last minute it was a last minute change that grew into something amazing, and I was like, okay, we need this now in case these guys decide to bite on this little side quest thing immediately.
Yeah, I don't often want to drive down to Kansas and kick you square in the nuts, but that was one of those times.
Look, once this starts, I think you'd actually love it.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have a good time, but I was not happy when I read that.
I know. Don't be such a worrywart about it. Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Shit, I'm missing a dice. That makes bad times. Alright, is there anything else? Are we
No,
hitting her with the
that'd be it.
outro?
Hit it with the outro.
Alright, you all have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Adios.